Have you ever wondered whether you're still turning heads, even as time continues to pass? As we grow older, it's only natural to reflect on our appearance and question how others view us. But here's the truth, you may be more appealing than you realize. In today's video, we'll take a closer look at 8 indicators that suggest you're a handsome older gentleman even if that's not how you see yourself. From the small signals in body language to the way others react to your confidence, these signs show that true attractiveness has little to do with age and everything to do with presence. Stay with me until the end, because these signs not only have the power to boost your confidence, but they might completely transform how you see yourself. Before we begin, I'd appreciate it if you could give this video a like. Your support allows me to continue sharing helpful lessons about growing older. And if you haven't subscribed yet, I encourage you to subscribe and turn on the bell so you never miss a future video. If you enjoy this topic, please leave a comment with the number 1. If it's not quite your cup of tea, leave a comment with 0 so I can improve future content just for you. Number 1. Younger women seem relaxed in your presence. One definite sign that younger women may find you attractive is when they appear genuinely relaxed around you. This comfort can show itself in different ways through casual conversation, laughter at your jokes, or lingering just a bit longer in your company than they do with others. If this behavior seems familiar, it's a strong sign that they enjoy being near you and feel safe around you. Younger women are often attracted to men who radiate confidence and a sense of calm maturity, as these traits make them feel valued and secure. Their manner of interacting with you can say a lot about how they perceive you. For instance, if a woman chooses to spend time chatting with you, shows curiosity by asking you questions, or listens with genuine interest, it's often a sign of attraction that runs deeper than surface-level charm. Your steady energy and composed demeanor may be what they naturally gravitate toward, especially if you don't feel the need to dominate the conversation or show off to gain attention. It's not about grand gestures or being the loudest person in the room. What draws others in is your ease in being yourself, that quiet confidence and emotional depth that comes from life experience. Many women, especially younger ones, are naturally drawn to men who are confident without being overbearing, and who know how to hold a meaningful, relaxed conversation. So if you've noticed that younger women tend to engage with you, seek your presence, or linger around you, even without overt flirting, it's likely because they're picking up on your calm strength, something deeply attractive that many don't even realize they possess. Number 2. You receive compliments on your grooming or personal style. If you regularly get compliments on your clothing, hairstyle, or even your scent, it's a strong signal that you're leaving a lasting impression. When people take notice of your appearance and feel compelled to comment positively, it often reflects that they find you attractive. And this tends to stand out even more when you're an older gentleman. As many men age, they develop a personal sense of style that reflects who they are, shaped by life experience and confidence, and this uniqueness doesn't go unnoticed, especially by women. A man who puts thought into his appearance, whether it's through choosing well-fitted clothes or staying on top of his grooming, shows that he values how he presents himself to the world. This effort is often seen as a mark of self-respect and refinement. Whether your look leans toward classic and tailored or you prefer something more relaxed but still well put together, your appearance sends a message. It shows that you understand how to use style to express yourself, and that you're aware of what suits you best in terms of both comfort and character. It's not just the clothes, it's the presence. It's how confidently you wear what you wear. Keeping your grooming sharp with a neat haircut, a well-kept beard, or simply smelling pleasant only adds to that impression. These thoughtful choices show you take pride in the small things, and that attention to detail is incredibly appealing. Women often appreciate men who care not just about looking good for themselves, but who also understand how their presence can influence the atmosphere around them. This kind of self-care suggests not vanity, but awareness, a mature kind of confidence that says, I know who I am, and I take care of myself. And for many women, that's one of the most attractive qualities a man can have. If you're still here and finding this video helpful, please type number 1 in the comments to let me know you're still watching. Your time is appreciated. Number 3. You catch lingering glances from women. When women give you glances that last a few extra seconds, that's often a subtle but telling sign that they find something about you appealing. Especially with younger women, who may not always express interest directly. Those longer looks can say more than words. If you notice that a woman's gaze lingers a little longer than expected, it usually means you've caught her eye in a way that's memorable. These moments, quiet, brief, but meaningful, often indicate intrigue. Whether she's fully aware of it or not, that look suggests a spark of admiration. The context matters too. Perhaps you're at the gym, focused on your workout. Your drive, determination, and physical effort can project discipline and strength qualities that don't go unnoticed. Or maybe you're at a cafe, relaxed and composed, sipping coffee as you read or think. The calmness in your demeanor, the confidence in your stillness, these traits can be quietly magnetic. It's not always about a grand gesture or a direct compliment. Sometimes, it's in those fleeting moments when eyes meet, when someone looks your way just a second too long, that true attraction reveals itself. And if this happens more often than you'd expect, it's worth considering. You may be more captivating than you think. Number 3, women give you extended glances. Even in laid-back environments like walking through a lively street or relaxing at a neighborhood cafe, the way you carry yourself can catch someone's attention. Especially in places known for their social buzz, your presence might stand out more than you realize. What makes a lingering look particularly meaningful is that it's rarely accidental. It's not a passing glance, but a moment where someone intentionally takes in your presence. Often, it begins with a brief meeting of the eyes, then a subtle pause, maybe even a moment of hesitation before they look away, almost as if unsure whether to reveal their interest openly. That brief delay, that unspoken pause, hints at curiosity mixed with a bit of uncertainty. Maybe she's not sure how you'll respond. Maybe she's simply captivated. Whether she quickly diverts her eyes, offers a soft smile, or looks back once more with a gentle expression, it all signals that you've made an impression. These exchanges might be subtle, but they carry weight, a quiet, graceful acknowledgement of attraction that doesn't need words. When it happens, try not to question or overanalyze it. Instead, view it as a compliment, a reflection of the way you present yourself. Not just in how you look, but in your energy and demeanor. These moments speak to the kind of presence that draws people in, calm, composed, and self-assured. Even if no words are exchanged, the connection is real. You've made someone pause, think, and notice you. So next time you catch someone's gaze lingering on you, whether it's during a stroll through the park, while lifting weights at the gym, or simply enjoying a quiet drink, recognize it as a moment of silent recognition. A moment where, without a single word, someone has noticed something genuine and appealing in you. Number 4, you're frequently asked for help or guidance. As you move through life, especially in your later years, you might notice that others, particularly women, often turn to you for assistance or advice. Whether it's during casual conversations, work discussions, or even chance encounters, there's something about your demeanor that invites trust. People naturally sense when someone carries the kind of life wisdom that only time can provide. There's a calming strength in a man who has seen life's ups and downs and carries that experience with grace. Many women feel a sense of security when seeking input from an older man who appears thoughtful and grounded. It's not just your years, it's what those years represent. Resilience, perspective, and the ability to offer guidance that comes from real life, not just theory. Unlike younger men who may still be navigating their own path, your maturity offers a different kind of presence, one that doesn't need to prove itself. Whether they're asking how to handle a relationship challenge, seeking input on a difficult decision, or simply wondering what you think about a personal matter, your words carry weight. And what makes this especially attractive is not just the wisdom you offer, it's the patience and composure with which you deliver it. The willingness to listen without rushing, to advise without judgment, and to respond with calm insight. That energy, steady, warm, and reassuring, creates a quiet magnetism that others instinctively respond to. Number 4, others regularly come to you for insight or support. This positions you as more than just a kind presence. You're someone others view as a source of strength and wisdom. Even your appearance contributes to this perception. When good looks meet the calm assurance and insight that often develop with age, it creates a compelling presence that naturally attracts attention. Whether you're simply giving someone directions or offering more thoughtful guidance about relationships, careers, or personal struggles, people find reassurance in what you say. There's something undeniably appealing in the way you carry yourself, a balance of insight and empathy that tells others you understand life's complexities as well as its simple pleasures. Being seen as trustworthy, thoughtful, and attractive isn't just about how others perceive you, it's about the value you bring into their lives. They sense that your advice comes from experience, not opinion. And that makes your words both comforting and credible. People don't just ask you for help, they seek out your perspective because they value the clarity and steadiness you offer. And it's not always about having the right answer. Sometimes it's your presence alone that provides comfort, the feeling that they're being heard by someone who genuinely understands. If you're still with me and find these insights meaningful, please leave a comment with number 2 to let me know you're watching. Thank you for spending your time here. Number 5. You exude calm confidence. One of the most compelling traits in an older man is his ability to carry himself with quiet assurance, being comfortable in his own skin regardless of setting or age. While younger men might rely on bold gestures or loud confidence to get noticed, the seasoned charm of a mature man lies in subtlety, a relaxed, self-assured presence that speaks louder than any performance. This kind of confidence isn't something you fake, it's something that naturally draws others in. When you enter a room, you don't need to take the spotlight, your presence speaks for itself. People feel at ease around you because there's no neediness or showmanship. You carry yourself with poise, relaxed, but alert. Humble, yet undeniably confident. This calm energy doesn't just make people notice you, it makes them feel safe and respected in your company. Women especially are drawn to this authenticity. They appreciate a man who doesn't compete for attention or overstate his worth. Someone who has lived through highs and lows, and who now moves through life with a kind of peaceful strength. That sense of grounded calm becomes part of your allure. You don't seek approval, and that's exactly what makes you so magnetic. There's something timeless about this kind of self-possession. It reflects a depth of character and sincerity that resonates deeply. Your ability to be fully yourself, without needing to prove anything, is one of your greatest assets. It's not just how you act, it's how you make others feel, at ease, seen, and reassured by your steady presence. Number 6. You receive subtle compliments about your physical condition. Looking attractive doesn't have to mean having a chiseled body or spending hours lifting weights. In fact, you don't need to resemble a fitness model to turn heads. If you maintain an active lifestyle, prioritize your well-being, and consistently take care of your body, others, especially women, will pick up on it. Comments like, "You look strong," or "I hope I'm in that good of shape at your age," are not just polite remarks. They're genuine signals of admiration for how well you've aged and how clearly your efforts show. But it's not only about visible muscle. Your fitness shows in the way you move, your posture, and the energy you bring into a room. Physical vitality reflects in your stride, your stance, even the way you engage in simple conversation. When you feel good physically, it naturally boosts your confidence, and that comes through in every interaction. There's a certain quiet strength and ease in a man who takes care of himself, and that doesn't go unnoticed. You may not even be trying to make an impression, yet your vitality speaks for itself. It's in the relaxed way you hold yourself, the steady way you move, and the comfort you seem to have within your own body. That's attractive not because of vanity, but because it reflects intentional living. People, women especially, will pick up on this energy. It's not just that you look healthy, it's that you embody wellness. And that strength, both physical and personal, has a pull that's hard to ignore. Number 7. Your sense of humor wins them over. Even with dad jokes, humor is widely recognized as one of the most magnetic traits in a man. If women frequently laugh at your jokes, even the corny or predictable ones, chances are they're connecting with more than just your punchlines. Their laughter is a reflection of how comfortable and engaged they feel around you. It's not just about the joke being funny, it's about how you make them feel. Laughter builds bridges. When women respond positively to your humor, it shows they're enjoying your personality and your presence. Even simple, off-the-cuff humor can create a meaningful connection. It sets a tone that's warm, relaxed, and emotionally open. Whether you lean into dry wit, a little self-deprecating charm, or classic dad jokes, what matters most is that you're being authentic, and that authenticity resonates. What's interesting is how often those lighthearted, intentionally goofy jokes, the ones that might usually earn an eye roll, actually get a genuine smile or laugh. That's because it's not just the joke, it's you. When a woman laughs at what you say, especially when it's a bit silly or old school, it often means she's enjoying your energy, your ease, and the way you express yourself. She's responding not just to the humor, but to the person delivering it. Cheesy humor has a charm of its own, and when women laugh at those kinds of jokes, it says more than you might think. These lighthearted quips often signal emotional depth and self-confidence because it takes a certain maturity to tell jokes without worrying whether they're clever or refined. Women are often drawn to this unguarded, authentic version of you. It shows that you're confident enough to have fun without constantly seeking approval. Laughter, at its core, is a shared experience of joy. When women chuckle at your jokes, even the old school or predictable ones, it's a sign that they genuinely enjoy being around you. It means they feel relaxed in your company, open to engaging and comfortable letting their guard down. It's not just about the joke itself, it's about the way you make them feel in that moment. At ease, happy, and connected. Your humor becomes more than entertainment, it becomes a bridge between you and the other person. And what's more, the ability to make someone laugh without pushing too hard or trying to prove anything is often rooted in true self-assurance. Women are naturally drawn to men who can be playful and lighthearted without fear of judgment. This kind of ease shows that you've grown into your confidence and that you understand how to enjoy life rather than take everything too seriously. When a woman laughs at something you say, especially when it's one of your classic, slightly cheesy lines, she's responding not just to the humor, but to your ease, your warmth, and your confidence. She's responding to a version of you that's unfiltered and real. That level of comfort creates an emotional atmosphere where deeper connections can grow naturally. Beyond the initial moment of laughter, there's often a more meaningful subtext. Humor makes people feel safe. It breaks down emotional barriers and makes interactions feel less pressured and more enjoyable. When a woman laughs with you, she's not only entertained, she's signaling that she feels good around you, both emotionally and physically. She's showing you that she trusts your presence and that she's open to more meaningful moments together. Ultimately, when your humor makes someone laugh, whether it's clever, sarcastic, or full-on dad joke territory, you're doing more than getting a smile. You're making her feel seen, appreciated, and genuinely happy in your company. That kind of emotional connection is powerful, and it often goes much deeper than just enjoying a funny moment. So the next time someone laughs at one of your quirky punchlines, recognize it for what it is. A small but meaningful sign that you've made a real impression and maybe even sparked something more. Number 8. You start picking up on subtle signs of flirtation. You begin to recognize quiet, almost imperceptible gestures of flirtation coming your way, cues that are rich with meaning but easy to miss if you're not tuned in. When a woman is drawn to an older man, she often communicates her interest in more reserved, sophisticated ways. These subtle behaviors are not random. They're often a way for her to feel out your response while keeping things graceful and composed. Her body language usually reveals the first clues. One of the most classic signs is how she interacts with her hair. You might notice her gently running her fingers through it, twirling a strand absent-mindedly, or tucking it behind her ear while looking your way. While these gestures can seem habitual, they often indicate a heightened awareness of your presence. She's subconsciously adjusting her appearance not just for comfort, but to draw attention and make a connection. It's a quiet, instinctive way of showing interest, especially when it's done deliberately in your line of sight. Another strong, though often overlooked, sign is mirroring. This happens when she begins to subtly copy your gestures, posture, or mannerisms. If you lean back, she might do the same. If you cross your arms or shift positions, you may see her echo those movements moments later. This form of body language is a reflection of harmony. It shows that she's subconsciously syncing with your rhythm. Mirroring is a clear sign of emotional comfort and rapport, and it typically surfaces when someone is trying to build a sense of alignment both physically and emotionally. Casual physical contact is also a powerful indicator. These moments are never pushy or overt, they're soft, almost accidental. She might brush against your arm during a conversation or lightly tap your hand as she laughs. It may seem coincidental, but more often than not, it's a gentle way of testing the waters. These small touches serve as an invitation, a way to gauge your comfort while signaling that she's open to more closeness. They're delicate, but meaningful. These kinds of gestures, the glances, the touches, the mirroring, create a subtle but powerful sense of intimacy. They show that she feels comfortable around you and is seeking to deepen the connection. While none of these signals may be loud or obvious, they speak volumes. They reflect genuine interest and a desire to be seen, acknowledged, and perhaps to explore something more. If you start noticing these signs, consider them for what they are. Not just casual interactions, but quiet affirmations that you've sparked someone's interest in a way that goes beyond words. Beyond individual cues, the bigger picture of her body language helps reveal much more about her level of interest. When she pairs gentle touches or mirrored gestures with steady eye contact, frequent smiling or leaning in as you speak, it's likely she's not simply being friendly, she's genuinely intrigued by you. The brightness in her eyes when you enter the room, the way she holds eye contact a bit longer than usual, or how she instinctively turns her body toward you, these are subtle, yet meaningful signs that she wants to be seen by you. If you notice her laughing more than the situation really calls for, or paying extra attention to what you say, even the small details, it's often because she's emotionally engaged in the moment. Her body language mirrors a deeper level of interest. When you share a story, and she nods attentively, or moves closer as if hanging on every word, it's a strong indicator that she's not just listening, she's connecting. These reactions aren't typical for casual conversations. They're reserved for interactions that mean more. Women of all ages use physical expression to signal attraction. And while these signals may appear subtle, they often speak louder than words. A gentle brush of the hand, an encouraging smile, or the way she lingers just a little longer in your space. When these gestures occur together and consistently, they paint a clear picture. She may not say it aloud, but she's showing you that she's drawn to you and hopes you notice. By tuning into these quieter forms of communication, you can better understand how someone feels even if they never say it directly. These small signs, when viewed together, reveal genuine interest and a desire to connect more deeply. Conclusion. As we close out this video, take a few moments to think about the 8 signs we've covered. Which ones resonated most with you? Are there any that you've noticed in your own life, perhaps without realizing their meaning until now? We'd love to hear your thoughts. Leave a comment below and share one insight you're taking away, or something new you plan to embrace moving forward. This journey isn't just about identifying what makes you attractive. It's about recognizing your worth and building the confidence to express that more fully. If this video brought you value or gave you a new perspective, don't forget to like, share it with someone who could use a boost, and subscribe to the channel for more thoughtful, uplifting content. Your support allows us to continue creating meaningful videos to guide and inspire you on your path. Thanks so much for watching, and until next time, take care and keep showing up as the best version of yourself.